The root cause of depression and suffering is pleasure. The more pleasure we indulge in, the more we suffer. And the more pleasurable the pleasure, the more suffering it causes. When we mindlessly indulge in high dopamine releasing activities, we suffer the consequences almost immediately. After the high of the pleasure, there's always a fall, a low feeling of depression and emptiness. It's okay to go high sometimes, but going high all the time leads to depression. Life doesn't feel good anymore because you're constantly indulging in pleasure. This is the dilemma we find ourselves in modern society. We're less happy than ever because we have infinite pleasure. And we often told it's okay and it's even good for us because the people selling us the pleasures profit from our consumptions of them. Discipline is the real key to happiness and the antithesis to the suffering and depression. When you feel the urge to indulge in something that makes you feel amazing in the moment and you stop yourself, you just left more gas in the tank for your happiness and joy in the future. Or when you push yourself through some hard work, you sacrifice laziness in the moment for enjoyment and happiness in the future. What makes life enjoyable aren't the big pleasures that make you feel on top of the world for a moment. It's the little moment throughout the day, the little delights you could say. And the more you indulge in big pleasures, the more numb you become to the little moments and delights, because you aren't stable. You're waving up and down instead of being constant. You're not rooted in life, you're rooted in pleasure. Life is really beautiful once you stop numbing yourself to it. The highs we seek in pleasures such as drugs, sex, food, alcohol, etc. are all laying dormant within us, but we numb ourselves to them by overly indulging in these pleasures. The high is a divine high, the high of life. This is the same high we feel when we're children, but we lose as we get older. Our connection to the divine, our connection to the cosmos. This high divine state is where we get our creativity from. Some call it the flow state. This is our natural state. The greatest people in history lived in this state, and they created the most beautiful and useful things. This is the state we're all seeking, where we stop thinking and just live, flowing with the currents of life in the universe.